Hi everyone, welcome in. So happy Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse, happy Cinco de Mayo, all the things. Hopefully you enjoyed Beltane on May 1st. I'm gonna just start playing some music just so we get into that little bit more calm state. Like I said, I'm Maggie of maggiesbliss.com, and we're here to enjoy a little calm, a little peace, and then I'll share some information before we head into our journey about the energies. So we are in some, right, and Mercury's retrograde, so we have a lot of intense energies happening. So we started with the partial solar eclipse on the new moon, and now we have a partial lunar eclipse today. If you're in the US, you can't see it, so we celebrated, well, first we headed right into Mercury retrograde. So when that happens, everyone's very much so, it's very helpful. It happens 3 to 4 times a year, and it actually helps. It's the communication planet. So sometimes communication issues will happen, whether it's verbally, right, with people, and then with computers, phones, electronics, right, and car issues. Those kinds of things happen. But what it does also is it brings up stuff to be handled that you might have been procrastinating about. So I find it a very productive time most of the time, where I get things done. And usually it happens as we're heading into Mercury retrograde, that shadow. It's like eases you into it to say, okay, here's a little hint, because we're going to hit you full force once it's retrograde. So it kind of like, at least for me, I get those energetic warnings beforehand. So as more you tune in, you'll start to feel things beforehand. So here we have now, then we headed into our beautiful portal. There's 2 portals. 2 portals a year. I have gum because it helps me not cough. I have a little allergies going on from spring is springing in Sedona. So sorry if I have to like swallow. So actually I forgot something. I want to get my sage because it's good to just make sure you're cleansing and clearing your space. Cleansing and clearing when you're heading into meditation, especially when it's like a powerful sacred journey, on a powerful galactic event, right? All the solstices, the equinoxes, any galactic event like Lionsgate, and all of the sacred habits that happen throughout the year. So, full moon, lunar eclipse. Now we had, like I said, new moon with the solar eclipse, and now we have our partial lunar eclipse today, and we're feeling the energies. We've been feeling the energies of Scorpio coming at us, and what the lunar eclipse energy does, it's a portal that reveals truths that have been hidden from us, that we might have known, might have ignored, might not have known, but these truths are revealed to us, and it's our responsibility to look at it, see what we need to work with this new truth. And what a lunar eclipse does is it's shadowing the sun, right? So it's that window that opens and we're drawn into ourselves, right? That part that we don't show the world, the emotional and deepest parts of our psyche. It's very much so like shadow, right? And this lunar eclipse with Scorpio is very transformational. You may be feeling that energy of transformation. But then it's going easy with yourself. It's surrendering to the process. Life brings us challenges, and it's about riding those waves, seeing it coming, not resisting it, or it just becomes worse. It's more powerful, right? And remember to listen to the whispers so you don't have to hear the screams, right? So it provides a powerful opportunity for us to release deep-seated wounds. I'm reading my notes. Move beyond old fears and transcend negative patterns or traits within the shadow self. It is a time to eclipse anything that may be holding you back. So really look at the things that are showing up for you, things that maybe you need to release, things that you're like shoot, I didn't really want to see that. I really didn't want to see that I had to leave this job, move, leave a person or a friendship, right? If it's a partnership, friendship, whatever it is, or do this thing, right? Whatever it is that you may have been ignoring, maybe not, maybe it just popped up and all of a sudden you're like, oh, whoa, this is new. This is transformation. Let's go there. We have to do the thing. It's coming up. The universe is bringing it to me. And now I need to either process it, journal, right? Like I got my journal. You can write down your thoughts or set your intentions. And then, right? Oh, rise above like the eagle. Oh my God, Ellie, it's like, you know what I'm about to do? Because part of the meditation includes an eagle today. Isn't that funny? It's like you knew. So that's awesome, right? We're all connected. Now, with it being a Scorpio, so we talked about lunar eclipses, what they mean, what this is meaning for you. Scorpio energy is passionate. It's water energy. They are confused with fire energy because they're so fierce, hence the scorpion for their, archetype. And it's about rebirth, transformation, right? Scorpio falls in the 8th house. It's rebirth, it's death, it's transformation, it's sex and all the creation things, right? Sacral chakra, fun, magic. And Scorpios, they're passionate and they want to go deep. They get to the root of it. So lunar eclipse, Scorpio energy, we're going to go deep. And now we have our sun in Taurus now. We've just come out of Aries and now we're in Taurus. And that energy is wanting us to ground, to manifest in this reality. So this is very much so create those transformations for change within you now and ground it into your reality here where you live in this now moment and in every moment. So hopefully that's clear. I want to make sure I said everything I wanted to say with regard to lunar eclipse. Now, charging your crystals, it's debated whether you should do that on an eclipse or not. You decide. If you actually like what the energies are bringing, you want certain stones set aside for just the lunar eclipse energy of transformation, this one being Scorpio, right? Rebirth, all those good, amazing energies is powerful. Charge your crystals. Keep them separate and know that that's what those will be used for. If not, wait until the lunar eclipse passes, and then you may charge. I love to charge mine under the full moon with the sun and the moon for 3 days. So day before, day of, day after. That's when we feel it the most, often 3 days before and after. So allow yourself to embrace the energies because it's already here. You're feeling it. It's happening right now. And it's going to flow. And for me, I'm just so I always get more energized with the full moon. I want to, I'm just more awake. Last night, hubby and I climbed Bell Rock, and I'm going to share some pictures. I forget if I think I shared one, but I'm going to share some cool ones that I took last night with the full moon, rising over Bell Rock. And I said, oh my gosh, have to do it. So we climbed up a little more than halfway, I think, hung out, and it was beautiful and magical. We were able to do a few minutes meditation there before, conversation took over, and then we ended up leaving. So I think we were there for hour and a half. I want to stay longer, and I also want to do it during the new moon energies because then all of the stars are even more visible in the sky in Sedona, remember, right? Because Sedona is very much so about low lighting after 9 or even after 8, depending on when the sun sets. So I'm going to share that with you. Our meditation today is on Bell Rock. It's powerful. When I was on Bell Rock for our quick meditation last night, what I saw was a beautiful purple vortex around me, and it was like a spiraling up vortex, and it was really amazing. The energy is powerful, sacred, and beautiful on Bell Rock. All of Sedona, all of the planet, wherever you are, you can tune into either this through me. We're going to do this today through going to Bell Rock, but you can tune in to Gaia wherever you are on the planet. So I mentioned crystals. So the full moon magnifies everything. So it just magnifies, right? It affects water. And what are we made up mostly of? Water. And now this is a water sign in the full moon energies that we are in. And so there might be more emotions coming up too, but know that this is coming up for release. So during our journey today, I was inspired as I was reading a really, really cool book. It's called The Call of Sedona, Journey of the Heart. Thank you, Julie, for lending this to me, one of my neighbors. Mr. Lee, at least when this book was published, lived here in Sedona. He probably still does, but this is an amazing book. I suggest everyone just get it, just so you can, like, it's so cool to experience what you've already experienced in Sedona, whether you've been here or not, right? And then to see it through someone else's eyes and hear what they experienced and say, oh, wow, that's what I experienced too, or that's similar, or that's something new. I want to explore that. So cool. But it's really neat. And in the book, he shared something that he did with his students, I believe in Korea. I'm doing it with a twist here today. And it kept coming to me, and it was just like, no, you have to do this. So this is what we're doing today. When I take you onto Bell Rock, you will, we're going to first do an emotional release. That any emotions coming up, all right, and they're coming up from the full moon, from the Scorpio energy, from whatever situation we're going in. And even if you don't, like, it could be tiny things, it could be huge things. What comes up, what pops up is the thing to release today. Whether it's one thing or a couple of things, focus on that when we get to that point in the journey, and allow yourself to release it when it's ready to release. And we're gonna, it's a hawk, actually, not an eagle, but we'll be connecting to that. And it's so funny because yesterday when I was pondering this, I was looking out my window at the red rocks, and it's hard to see with the lighting on the camera, but and then right over, like flying right towards me, was this hawk, and I posted a little bit about it, I think on my Maggie's Bliss on Facebook, but it was just flying, and it was so windy yesterday that it was just riding the waves. And I noticed that the birds just love when it's windy because they can just soar and allow the wind to take them here and there, wherever they go. So it flew towards me, and then right up over my head, or over the house rather, and it was right, just yet another of the many synchronicities and messages that come from the universe, and telling me, okay, we're gonna do that for our journey today. So now let's begin. So I'm gonna grab sage. I mentioned it like 10 minutes ago, so I'm gonna grab it so I can do a virtual smudge with you guys, and so that we can begin. So let me just move this a little bit. So, sorry, you got to see my chest up close and personal for a sec. Let me just light up some beautiful sage. Pull out another. This one burns really good. Came from Sage Goddess, so it's amazing. Burns really good, and so I have to take off little pieces because I don't want like a forest fire in our house. So just soak up this beautiful energy. Allow this sage, beautiful energy to just call your energy into present time. There's nothing to do, nowhere to be, just being here right now, breathing. When you're smudging yourself, make sure you get it through your hands, through your feet, around your head, around your whole body, front and back. And that way you are getting all the areas of your body and your aura, just cleansing it, resetting, and beginning. I almost want to keep this going for the journey. Now I've been switching back and forth between sage and Palo Santo, so I'm going to do this with Palo Santo as well for you guys. So amazing and sacred. It calls in the sweet spirits as well, cleanses and clears all the negative energies in your home, And this one has been soaked in opoponax. So yes, awesome essential oil magic within the Palo Santo. Dual purpose right there. If you're looking for opoponax, the one that smells amazing is always sold out on Sage Goddess. I don't know her source. I have to find out because it's amazing. I haven't been able to find another one like it. So what's good is smudging yourself and then bringing in, so we like to bring in all the elements into our sacred space. So we've burned with earth. We've, right, with that is fire and air. If it's in a conch shell, that brings in the element water, or you can have essential oils. You can have a bowl of water. Maybe you have a vase with flowers for earth and water. So the actual name of it rubbed off. It's from Sage Goddess. This is Desert Sage Essential Oil Blend. So she usually uses a jojoba oil, so it lasts at least 2 years shelf life, which is awesome. I just have to say, I don't make money saying this. She makes some amazing essential oil blends. I love them. So, and love her. So, Desert Sage for essential oil, but choose the one that resonates with you. Maybe you have something else that resonates with you. So we put it on our wrist for what we do, ankles for where we go, and third eye for what we know. Tapping into the main gateways where we send and receive the most energy, and it gets into all our meridians. Takes only 3 seconds for essential oils to come in. So I think we're good. Now, if you'd like to hold some crystals to charge up with the journey, you can. I was called to bring my Vogel, one of my favorite pieces. The energy is just so powerful. It was doing magic without me like intending to do it when I first got it. Hi Sam, good morning, happy full moon, and 5-5 portal, all the magic. So things, we are releasing emotions in our journey today, but remember that you can intend to call in with the power of that full moon. Call in after we release. It's good to call in, set your intentions, and then surrender to the whole thing. Release it. No thought, no thinking, no mind thoughts, just opening your heart to receive whatever the universe is going to bring to you. So that being said, it's a great day to manifest money. We're in Taurus energy, which is of the sun. I know we have the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse, but the Taurus energy of the sun brings in manifestation. Most Taurus folk tend to be great with money and have money, and it just comes to them easily. It's a good way to manifest, tapping into those specific times. 5-5-5. So if you do it at a time in the day that adds up, right, to 5, maybe it's 5:55 p.m., 5:55 a.m., or maybe you're doing it where in numerology it reduces to the number 5 after you add it up and reduce it down to a single digit. Choose what works for you. So 5 also is transformation energy, transmutation energy, which is what we're in with this lunar eclipse, fun magic, Scorpio, all the things. So think about that when you're going in and what you want to manifest. Money, job, location, love, health, spiritual connection, peace, tranquility, a little less stress in your life, all the things. Just coming into meditation with me for this, right? Beautiful curses. You can receive that. You're receiving healing by doing just a meditation every day. So Vogels are great for extraction, releasing ick through the wide end, the feminine end, sending it down to the earth or up to the divine through the skinny end, the masculine end. So these double terminated, faceted magic of Marcel Vogel's creates extra magic. So when I first got this, I wasn't even paying attention. I was watching something on my phone and I was holding this at my throat. Didn't even know what I was doing. All of a sudden I started to feel the energy happening. Some stuff was just working, and I hadn't even like opened up to attend and do the things. But I have a 15-minute video on my YouTube channel. You can search Maggie's Bliss Vogels and you'll find it if you want to learn more about it, because they're magical and powerful. Good stuff. So let's begin for real now. Find crystals what you would like if you're going for peace. Amethyst is great. This is titanium quartz. Quartz magnetizes, releases the ick, and adds an extra oomph when it's or treated with metals, right? And in feng shui, we love earth, air, fire, water, and core spirit, we have wood, metal, something that brings it all together. So this is fluorite, and gets you to your heart's desire when it's in just the green energy. Sometimes it's green and purple, green, purple, blue. I think I've seen blue. But this, its natural form. And I believe it's not octahedron, is it? Someone can help me out with that. Don't have my notes in front of me, so I forget. This is a soul-pathing stone that I'm called to use a little bit more of recently, and it helps you open up to your soul's path. So what are you intending? And then, of course, I brought with me from my living room this beautiful rose quartz. It opens your heart, brings in unconditional love, and it's shaped out of the beautiful sacred face. And I know it has a name and I forget. I'll look into it later. But so feel free to tune into the energies of crystals that I have here. Obviously, bell rock, Sedona rock. Use one of your own. I have the pyramid. These are quartz, Buddha, and then the quartz, whatever works for you. And then we will begin. And when I get started, you don't need to pay attention to me. You don't have to have your eyes open unless it helps you focus. Then feel free. So, close your eyes. Take a few deep cleansing breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale through your nose. The belly, the diaphragm, the lungs expand. Exhale through the nose or the mouth, whichever works for you. And release. Release what no longer serves you. Get it down deep into the earth for transmutation into pure light. Inhale full and deep. Bring in the life force energy into your body, mind, soul. Exhale, release, let go. Take one more deep cleansing breath like that. Inhale, filling up. Love in your body, mind, soul, and aura. And slowly exhale, release, let go. Exhale out love for the world. As you breathe, find your natural rhythm. Allow yourself to become calm and steady. Muscle in your body melts. Breathe and relax. Feel the relaxation from your feet through up your ankles, your calves, knees, thighs, quads, hips, hamstrings, the hip, torso, the tongue. Allow it to flow up your spine, Kundalini channel, calm, relaxing, through the beautiful genital area, our woman over and ovaries, uterus, through the organs, large and small, and liver, spleen, gallbladder area, relaxing, stomach, adrenals, settling, relaxing, kidney, bladder, tubes, all the organs, meridians, nadis, in your entire body, mind, cleanse, clear, relax, through your heart and lungs, breasts, throat, down your arms, into your hands, palms, where you're feeling hands on, into your head, eyes, ears, nose, throat, chin, gums, teeth, brain. Breathe and relax. Every muscle in your body melts. Your skin muscle above, relax. right now, breathing. And the guides, guardians, angels, gatekeepers, and facts, frequencies, vibrations of source creative energies. Beginning in the east element of air, Raphael, you in. South element of fire, Archangel Michael, invite you in. West water, Archangel, I invite you. North element Archangel, your I invite you in. Dolphin of the new earth, right below us. Metatron, Red Buddha, galactic center above us. Angel Samuel, center gate, bringing love, sacred container. 7 archangels, elementals, above us, within us. So as within, so without. Being this high sphere of love and protection. Anything positive that would do not allowed to in. Oh goodness, the creator that created us to be here now, protect us and through us on our journey. And now, on a beautiful temperature, shining, bell rock, and sit down. Bell, beautiful crystal beneath it, all of the beautiful city round. Toward on this road, notice the beautiful flowers, beautiful and loud fly throughout the whole spring. It is rare to walk on the dirt, heading past the beautiful, also fly with pink, beautiful flowers. Orange and yellow. Soon you're the beautiful bell rock and higher. As you get time to notice the beautiful vast of all surrounding bell rock from coast to cathedral distant. Chapel of house, mountain, our